Government forces safeguarded mock looters instead of protecting the civilians in village tracts of Butidong Township on 27 November 2017. Different groups of armed moks arrived and conducted mass looting operations in villages of Kyangmong and Chongdong villages tracts of Butidong Township, where security forces safeguarded looters instead on Rohingya villages. Their looting list includes all basic household goods to Rohingyas' business tools like large rice mills. They looted all the Rohingyas' large rice mills by breaking them apart and started collecting all valuable properties, starting from plastic basket to house fences along with backyard trees. In these looting, security forces guarded them instead of protecting our property and business tools, complained a Rohingya whose home was entirely looted. Looters were mostly from Mok settlement of Turing and Moktulafara of Dumbai village tract. In their mass looting, they used vehicles to transport the looted goods. According to nearby villagers, Moks are seen to be creating such an ambience, and they see them as signs of further unrest in the region, which were under massive conflagration since 25 August 2017. Displaced Rohingyas from evacuated villages of Mongdo are sheltering in few remaining nearby villages and can no longer imagine to return in their original places, as they are entirely placed and under mass looting of barbaric Rakhines on a daily basis. Villagers of Rabaila are sheltering in nearby villages of Uchecha, northern Mongdo, and had to pay money to the authorities for sheltering there. Rabaila villages was entirely blazed since early September, leaving the whole villages homeless. Villages like Redongsheng, Teirau, Yetola, Darjija, along with Rabaila, became almost ghost villages where hardly any humans can be seen, and Rohingya properties like household goods to business tools and leftover fences are looted on a daily basis by the Moks from Kyong Farang Mok settlement. On 25 November, a group of 10 to 15 military personnel arrived in Darjija and started patrolling. Seeing them, few isolated Rohingyas got frightened and started to run. Following that, military besieged the area and started shooting randomly in the fire for more than 2 hours. Details of any human death and casualties in that area are still unknown due to complete isolation. To threaten and keep the ongoing fear alive in the region, every night military in their camps located in Rabaila, Kyangfarang, and Ramatong fires every night in the air, making explosive and fearful noises. Earlier on 21st November, Immigration Department entered the village of Uchecha and started to count the number of people residing and illegally extorted 1,000 kyats per person as fees. And from sheltering Rohingyas of Rabaila, they forcefully took 100,000 to 150,000 kyats per family. On 19th November, in the same village, 3 Rohingya teenagers were arrested by the police and was tortured inhumanely. Later, one of the youths of 15 had to pay 550,000 kyats over his release. Fate of the other 2 Rohingyas are still unknown. Rare villages like Uchecha, Cheyupin, and Naingchong are fortunately untouched since 25th August by ongoing fire in the region, where locals fear their fate of being equally unfortunate like other thousands of Rohingyas and are sensing these hidden signs as a conspiracy in uprooting them, as they have very heavy experience of being killed and raped in mass numbers by the Burmese authorities in the late 2016 attack. Immigration Department started delivering talks to accept National Verification Card (NVC) by calling the Rohingya villagers by calling them to a meeting held in a village of Butidong on 28 November 2017. Village administrator officers of Dabang Sara village called the Rohingyas in a meeting that was supposed to discuss about electing the new village administrator. Officers in the meeting just spent a few minutes in taking pictures and names of candidates and invited an immigration officer to deliver a talk about the benefits of taking the NVC, which are issued for foreigners. In his speech, he stressed people to take NVCs and promised the locals to travel and do business freely if they accept those. In the same village tract since last week, a team of immigration department stationed and conducted 2 types of census in the village. In the census, they inserted people in 2 lists. In one list, they entered the names of remaining villagers and deleted the names of people who fled ongoing persecution. In the second list, the number of girls and boys below 18 and made a suspicious list. They listed down all boys and girls below 18 to see the number of children remaining after their mass atrocities like killing and raping to derive a plan of intensifying the atrocities, explains a local pondering over the situation. Imposing NVCs with force, fears, and at gunpoint is not a new technique of the Burmese authorities, where many had to either die or leave their ancestral land. NVC is issued to a foreigner for verification while he or she is applying for citizenship in Burma. Enforcing these native Rohingyas will make them officially stateless in their own ancestral land. Extremist mobs raged fire in 3 Rohingya houses in Yeji village of Kwaindong village tract of Putidong township on 29 November 2017. A horde of Rakhines was seen to be entering the village by crossing the village stream via boats, and around 8:45 p.m., 3 Rohingya houses were seen to be flaming, and immediately the Rakhine boat was seen to be leaving the crime scene. The fire burnt the houses completely to ashes and have touched to some nearby houses as well. Later, after a hard struggle, locals managed to extinguish the fire. The torched houses belonged to 3 brothers whom were forced to flee the village in the ongoing mass atrocities. Since the beginning of unrest, Kwaindong village tract have been under massive attack and fire, where most of the villagers were forced to be evacuated. Now this interminable blazing on a daily basis have left the remaining villagers in dilemma of to do or die.